Hello, hello. It's been a while. I'm Helen, aka Sprite966, everywhere. You can get in touch with me on Instagram, Sprite966. YouTube is Stitch with Sprite966. Best email if you want to get me is sprite966msn.com. I have got other ones, but I don't go into them as often as I should. So what's been happening since I saw you in February? I seen you just after my birthday, so I showed you all my kind of birthday gifts and things like that. But so I've been doing a bit of everything, apart from spinning. I think done a bit of weaving, done a bit of sewing. I've got bags to sew up. Knitting, crochet, socks, sweaters, blankets, the usual. Got a couple of new things through the time, got some patterns and that. But I did finish Gary's socks. These are wet because I just washed. The rest of the socks are hanging out. Gary was like, why are my socks not hanging out? I said, because I'm going to show them on the podcast. Oh, it's one of my hairs. So, and it's just my pattern. It's a it's nice inside out as well. So it's like it's knit two purl, two for 2 rows, and then the third row's a purl row. So the inside it looks like this. So it's just like a rib. Sort of like the Hermione's, but a wee bit different. And then by the time I'd finished, I'd wished I hadn't done the purl rib and the purl on the outside. I'd get sick of purling in the round. So 2.25 DPNs, and I think I've already got them. Have I got another set cast on? Anyway, I don't know, but these will get hung up now, dry. So I showed them. The yarn is oh, what's her name? My friend gave me the yarn. Oh, wool, something wool. I don't know if she's dying anymore anyway, so if I can remember the name I'll link it below. I've got some new subscribers, by the way. Gobsmacked as to why, but anyhow, thanks very much everybody for who's joined new, who's returning forever ago. We've been at this a while, and I got such a nice message. Somebody found my podcast through Kaz, the wee so and so. Thanks, Kaz. And she says my wee face just cheers her up. So thank you. So I done this. This is a new. This is my second ever crochet shawl, and this is done in Derrimore's own Arran. It's the anti-pilling. Have I got a band down here? I think I kept one. I'm not sure if I did or not. No, I didn't. It's the anti-pilling anyway, and this is a cinnamon stitches. It's all covered in my hairs because I wear it. Cinnamon stitches. Is it wrap? Again, I'll link it below in the YouTubes if I remember, and I love it. I think I would add another colour and make it a bit longer for me. And I done she doesn't ask for you to. I done a single crochet all the way around, and it's just double crochets, isn't it? I watched the tutorial because I say I'm not really good at following crochet patterns, so I like to see what I'm doing when it comes to crochet. But oh, this is so soft. Oh, so scrummy. And if I had a shawl pin, I mean, feels so wonderful. I've still not taken a photo yet and put it up on the show because she's in America, Cinnamon Stitches, and what do you call it? It was Premier Yarn. Now we get some Premier Yarn, I think it's Wool Warehouse or maybe even Derrimores, but they didn't have the colours, the Try Me pack that she's got in her name. But I thought, I'll just go and see if we can get the same kind of yardage, and basically this was exactly the same as the Premier worsted. But I love it, and I love the colours I chose. So yes, I really like it. So that's 3 full balls with a wee tiny bit. I don't think there's much left over. I think I've got it here. Hold on, 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, I'm throwing it in the bin here. So there's this left of the white. I could have went on, but I thought I'm just going to finish because I'm unsure about, because crochet takes up much more wool. That's what was left of the dark purpley, winey colour, and there was a wee bit left of the purple. That's why I edged it with the purple. So that will go into my some kind of blanket of sorts eventually. Oh, there we go again. Sorry. I might even put it in one of my log cabin square blankets. So, watching the crafty Floridian Billy, she is fabulous. She's in her 70s and she lives in Florida, and she's just amazing. Go to watch her. I would recommend Billy to anybody. If you were having a really down day, go put Billy on, because she'll just cheer you up. I sit here and chortle away to myself. She's fantastic. As soon as I see her podcast up, I go straight and watch it. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. And in fact, one night it was quite late on, she'd put it up, and I thought, because obviously she's in Florida, I'm in Scotland, and I thought, no, do you know, I'm going to save her to the morning. And that's who I watch first thing in the morning. Oh, really, I just love her. And so she was doing the brunch cardigan. Now I don't know who it's by, but I've been kind of watching some crochet pattern videos. Make Do and Crew, is it Ye for Yarn? Because I've got a couple of patterns on the go. I don't know, did I print them? I may have printed them, but I don't know what I've done with them. But again, I'll link below. So I did the hexagons. This is the... what's this one called again? See, I never wrote anything down, I'm rubbish. It's the... where you do 2 hexagons, join them together. It's not the brunch. Anyway, I'll link it. So anyway, I had used wool that I had, and then the rest of this colour of wool I had been put onto my loom. I was going to do a big scarf, but then when I got this new shiny crochet into my head, that was it. So anyway, so I done the 2 hexagons, bigger than what was in the pattern because I'm a bit bigger, and can't even remember how many rounds I did. It was 21 or something. And then I joined, I think I done 2 or 3 rows. I followed the I Feel Yeah Makes tutorial, and she joins a few extra rows in the back. So I did, I think 3 or 4 rows, and then joined it. And then I edged it with this I got for Aldi, and I'm going to knit the Whitmore sweater with I got 2 packs, so it's like it was 800 grams for £8, it's like £1 a ball or something. So, and it's lovely and soft. It's feels like butter, but it's not. And I just kind of done my own edging, and the collar flips a wee bit. I'll put it on and show you. Can we actually wearing something? Look at that. So the two don't really match because I couldn't remember what I was actually doing. And so it's got the, and then I tapered the sleeve in, and then I went down to double crochet down to half double, and then down to single. And I think I should have done it just a wee tiny bit longer. So I'll know the next time. I could have just added another couple of wee rounds on, but I thought I'll just leave it. It's my first one, so I really like it. But this has got wool, this has got 20% wool. So I'm glad I edged it with the acrylic, because when it's next to bare skin, it itches. It itches me anyway. I'm terrible with wool. But I really like this, and I'm going to do more whenever I get round to casting another one on. Because I have got 2 crocheted things on. Anyhow. So that was my crochet. I have been doing some wee crocheting some wee granny squares. I'm taking this off because it's not exactly roasting the day, but it's kind of hot. My hair's got a mind it's saying. I washed it all nice for the podcast because I was having a bad hair day yesterday and I was going to podcast, and I thought, oh no. So I also finished my daughter's If You Like It. No, I've not got the pattern again, I'm terrible. Sally Jane Cameron, and it's done in Down Sheepy Lane, that one. Then that's For the Love of Yarn, Vivid Yarn Studio, and Lee Family Yarn. This is for my daughter, and it fits me, so. But it's for my daughter, who's a wee bit thinner anyway, and it's got the wee bit of pattern on the sleeve and a wee bit of pattern on the side of the body. Gosh, see, oh, it's kind of moving the wrong way. So it's just like the garter, just like a triangle of garter. Oh, it's so soft. So I finished that the other day, and I'm quite pleased. I haven't, as you can see, I haven't sewn any of the ends in. So I've just to sew in the ends and block it, and it's beautiful. And I was going to cast on my cardigan. I've got a cardigan kind of, and it's all Down Sheepy Lane, and it's a hoagie pattern. And I thought, no. So I picked up my worsted weight, my Labrigo. It's a long cardigan I've been knitting for myself, and I thought, no, I'm not starting anymore until I finish at least another one. I'm terrible for casting on. Shiny, shiny, new, new. So, what's that beautiful? Hello again. I don't know what happened here. We were rudely cut off, and I couldn't understand it. So anyway, I was finished showing you my daughter's jumper, and I had moved on a that was just my finished object, so I've still to show you my socks and that again. Oh well, I'll show them in a minute, but I'll show you this. I got this Stylecraft special Aran, and that's in the blue, and this is for Gary, this one. And then I got 2 of the Deramores anti-pilling Aran, and Persian blue, and this is for if I ever get them knit up for the Hat Not Hate campaign. I think I need to turn that a wee bit. Hat Not Hate campaign, the Line brand are doing. So maybe do a knitted and a crocheted one, or just do 2 knitted ones. Maybe do one hand knit and one in my central knitting machine. Not sure yet. I haven't actually quite decided yet. But yeah, I think it's a worthy cause. So even if I get 2 hats done and give them out here or send them to the Hats Not Hate campaign headquarters in America, that's my purchases. Well, that's not my purchases, but that's something. I seen this, and I think quite a few people are get the same idea as me. I'd seen this on quite a few podcasts, and I've seen the bunny on loads of people have already made it, and it's the Luna Lappin, and the book was on sale. I think somebody was saying it works for £5, and I got it on Amazon for £5 with free shipping. So you don't mean you're not got to say no. And you've got the bunny, some clothes. You've even got a chair. I don't want to show you the chair. It's so cute. I'm not going to show you the pattern. I'll just show you her chair. That's her sitting in the chair. And the book's retailed at $15.99 UK. US $22.99, and it's just beautiful. So I've got her all cut out, but I'm terrified to make her. I'd got a kit, and as again I can't remember where for. I just googled it online, and this was the material I got for the feet and her ears. Where's the ears? So I've got her all ready just to go. Get my wee notches cut out and everything. That's to bolt me her feet. So I've got her all cut out ready to sew. I just need to sew her. And there's no really. I'm a visual learner, and I mean it does tell you how to make her in the book and things like that. So I'll just need to sit and have a good read at the book, and try my best. I'm not the best sewer in the world, but it's the sewing the overstitching. So I don't know if you actually just sew her inside out first and then I don't really know. But I'll give it a go. It can't be that hard, surely. I know some of the bits you sew with machines, so anyhow. So that's going to be my Luna Lappin, and I've got a lovely brown material for a nice beautiful wee dress, because I've got a dress pattern. I can't believe they gave you the chair. So you get a dress, or you can get knickers. Fred knickers! I'll show you there. Oh my goodness, things tickle me. But yeah, so a wee polka dot dress, and there's outfits for boys, a scarf and a coat, tweed bag, oh my goodness, just everything. So anyhow, so that's definitely on the cards to make, my Luna Lappin. What else did I pick up? Oh, I got sent through the lovely Helga at home, Helen, who I met up at Perth in September, and we're in a chatty group, Scotch and Yarn, and it's here's to strong women, may we know them, may we be them, may we raise them, and it's a nice wee canvas bag. So thanks, Helen. So that was pretty. So that we're in, as in an Instagram group we're in, there's like quite a few Scottish podcasters, and we go in and kind of keep in touch and get a wee blether. So that was hanging up in the drawer, so I'll put that back up. I'm not sure if I cut out. I mentioned my Stitcher's tea. So what I'm knitting on a cardigan. So So this has got to be ages on the, because I'm doing 2 to 4 rows at a time, and they're long rows, so they take a while. My blanket, my baby blanket. I'm on the new colour. That's the back. Is that the back or is that the front? That's the back. That's the front. So I'm enjoying this as well. That's just kind of like for TV knitting at night if I'm watching Homeland or anything that I watch. My brother's socks. I'm at that bit basically. So that's coming on. 2.25mm needles in my baggie, and it's Arlen Carlos, is it Arlen Carlos? No, Regia Arlen Carlos. Colour 03760. Keep an eye on this. Doesn't he turn off on me again? So, in my cardigan that I've picked up that I was going to do a new cardigan is the, is it grapevine? I keep going to call it the vineyard. I don't know why I want to call it the vineyard. Oh, it's a vineyard. It's a grapevine lace. So it's this one here. And it's by Annie Haas, this dot bird dot knits designs. And I'm on one of the fronts. Started that yesterday. I've got the back up to where we separate for the, before the joining of the fronts and the backs and the sleeves. So you do this bit up to a certain length, and that's got the grapevine lace on it. And then you stop and you do the 2 fronts, I think, and then you stop again and do the sleeves, and then you stop and join them all together and finish it. So there's no partnering on the front. There is a bit of partnering on the sleeve at some point, but 5mm needle. And it's in my kitchen clutter bag. I just love this bag. Well, I think because it's wool, they pick up all the fluffs. But this is definitely one of my favourite bags. Alrighty. So what have we been up to? Oh, it's been crazy, hasn't it? My uncle passed away at the beginning of March. Was it just a few days before his birthday actually? The 9th. Might have been the 9th. Because his birthday would have been on the 12th. And he never made it to his birthday, would have been 70. And it was just before this coronavirus hit. And so it wasn't that. He was fine on the Friday night to go to his Meals on Mules seemingly, and Mandy Julie went on the Saturday morning to give him his breakfast, and she was doing every Saturday, and he wasn't up and about, so she went in to wake him, saying, "I've got your own sausage, come on, come on, come on." He was dead, so she phoned me in the afternoon and she was quite upset. So it was the Saturday before the 12th. He died, and his funeral was quite quiet, obviously because of this coronavirus, and there was no wee tea after this. Man Julie was a wee bit upset because of that, but we can always do something later on as a family for him. But that's him, he's put to rest. What else is happening? I'm just trying to think. Well, I'm just, nothing's much changed for me. I'm always self-isolating anyway. But I did self-isolate for a whole week. I didn't actually go out of the house at all because I'd woke up and I had a cough and a runny nose and a sore throat, and oh, my throat was that glassy way, you know, that horrible glassy, jaggy throat you get. But within a week it was gone, so it was a cold. I didn't have high temperature. I did have the cough, but not continuous and constant. So I did stay away. I phoned the doctors. I had an appointment with the doctors on the Thursday, and I'd woke up and, as I say, the Wednesday. I thought, oh, I don't feel good. So on the Thursday I was just as bad. So I phoned the doctor and they said, stay at home. Thanks for phoning, you know. And then everything's went to hell. Absolutely crazy, bonkers. The place is just. It brings out the best in people, and it also brings out the worst in people. These situations, and I can't believe that people haven't got the common sense enough to say, right, I'm going to stay in so I can starve this disease, because it's through touch, and if you're not out and about to touch, it can't go anywhere, so it'll just die off. There was photographs on the news and pictures of parks at the weekend. Somebody put in a comment about Largs. Nardini's had stayed open for a couple of days, and they couldn't believe the amount of people that were in Largs walking about like nothing had happened. Are they not watching the news? Can they not see what's happened in Italy? That's enough to scare the bejesus out of anybody. So, and then there was a woman, I watched an Instagram thing, it was a woman in Spain, and she was only out for a prescription, and she had 2 guns pointed at her. What you doing out? Because they've got martial law in Spain. And she's basically saying the same thing about the Brits. Come on, get a grip. So, the world's nuts. Common sense tells you to stay in. So all I can say to everybody is, I hope you're all safe, and I hope you stay in. Stay away from people. You're not being rude. You're being wise. I mean, my kids, my son lives here anyway, but my 2 daughters came and seen me on Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day in the UK here on Sunday there. And what day is this? Do you know, I don't even know what day it is. I'll tell you the new. It's on my phone. I know it's Tuesday. Tuesday the what? The 25th, is it 25th or 24th? 24th. And it's just before lunchtime. It's 11:30. I know I'm saying, all I can say, people, I mean, Instagram and the knitting community, they've been absolutely fantastic. I mean, the grocery girls have been putting on, they put on a live one a couple of weeks ago. It was so funny. They're hysterical, honestly. I'm so glad they're doing this, because they're coming on every week. And whether they've got knitting or not, they just cheer people up, you know what I mean? And there's people that haven't podcasted for ages coming back. I mean, I'm just the same. I maybe try and do one every week, and just to sit, even if I have just to sit and have a blather with my peeps. Like Betty in Canada, she never misses a comment. I want to try and get better and start commenting back. I do the wee heart, but that's just not enough sometimes, isn't it? No, I mean, I do appreciate every single person that comments. It's just that I'm lazy. It's not that I'm rude. It's just that I'm lazy. And I don't like writing. I'm better at speaking. So if you've ever got any questions or anything, I just think I will get back to you in the podcast if I don't get back to you on the comments. But at this time, and you know, I'm glad I don't have pets, and I don't have kids. That's the lassie up the stairs shouting our door. I don't know if you'll be able to pick, if a camera will pick it up. Sometimes it picks up things, this camera. She's got teenagers, and oh, I would just drive me crazy, you know, I think. I mean, for people that have homeschooled before, it's going to be absolutely fine. They're going to be absolutely hunky-dory with it. But see, for people that haven't, they're just in for it. I'm sorry for laughing. That's bad. So bad. Oh, I did buy something. I did have to pay over the odds again because I get hit with customs. So that's just kind of pushed it no more for America or Canada. I don't know about Australia. I don't know if we get hit with customs for Australia right enough, but it's kind of putting me off, if you know what I mean. Because this one was over 20 quid in charges. So it was expensive to buy, but they don't have it here. It was expensive to buy, and then when you're having to pay another £20 on top, so it was like 70 quid. And if I was in somewhere, it would have been a lot cheaper. So it's kind of put me off a wee bit. And it was like, that was 20 quid I really couldn't afford to spend on. I was nearly for letting it go back, but I thought I really want it, so you know. So it's rug hooking, and it's that Paula Prairie Piper's sister's fault. She showed it. This is the loopy wool supply, absolutely fantastic. The service was great. I have not got a problem. It's just the UK customs. So what it is, you get a big hoop and everything. See when it came, I was like, man, that's huge. So you get a big hook, and you basically put you get everything. And this is the pattern. It's a sheepy, dancing sheep. And you get your wool. And you get your needle and thread. So you got your hook. And you get needles and thread to finish it off. And you get a wee baggie. I mean, it's a lovely kit. I don't even know what size of hook that would be. Anyway. So anyway, it's the blue one. So I've got plenty to keep me going, and I've got a new cross stitch kit coming. Gary had got a bit of money, so not a lot, so he gave me some money. And he said, do what you want, mate. So I spent £20 and got myself is it historical whatever, cross stitch sampler. It's a monthly thing. I don't know if we'll keep it going or not, but it's chickens, and I thought it was lovely for Easter time. So I did put that back in, didn't I? There's a bit of paper. I did. So, and you get a nice wee bag, be a little loopy. So that was for Canada. So anybody in Canada, receive a fortune. I got a new cushion for my Mother's Day, and I got a nice mug. My Bridgewater mug with Mum on it. And I got chocolates, I got flowers. I got a card. Because I got 3 cards, 3 kids, 3 cards. And that was quite a quiet day. So I did ask for a new cushion, right enough, because my other one's quite a few years old. That's my other one that Claire got me. And I've got this thing about butterflies, right enough. So there's quite a few butterflies in this, but this is before, because every card you were getting, butterflies. Every picture, butterflies. Everything was butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. And I was like, I hate butterflies. I don't hate them. They're very pretty. But just knowing everything. So Claire looks out now for everything that she can get me. Not one butterfly on a card anymore. No, she goes, no butterflies. Oh my goodness, children. Oh, now there's a thing. People are being so lovely. Oh, my glasses are filthy. That's because I keep sticking them on my hair. But I did wash my hair today, so. Jules was given 1 free pattern to all our basically with a code. So I picked these lovely socks because I've got our dishcloths already, and last page, I think that's, so I picked the winter bird socks, and I did say thank you for it. I thought that was lovely, so I picked that pattern. I don't know how long she's running it for. I'm thinking it might be to the end of the month or something, I'm not sure. So it's Jules Hill, So Sweet Violet pattern. Now she's also, I think you can get hers on Ravelry, and if you're not with Ravelry, I think she's got an Etsy store for her patterns. I don't know if it's free on her Etsy store, I'm not sure. But if you follow her on Instagram, and I hope she's doing well. We've not seen her wee face since she got her operation, so I hope she's doing well. And I bought this pattern because I've been wanting it since I first seen it, and I first seen it months and months. I think it's been months and months. I think she brought out a couple other patterns before this one, and it was the WOC Jacket by Denise Bayron. And I've been waiting, but it's not overly expensive. I mean, you're getting but again, when you've got a lot of money, it's expensive. It's like £9.50 for the pattern. So I had to wait, and I got it because I really wanted it. And I was going to use the wool I got for John Arbin for the Carbeth, because it's the same idea. You use the wool double and you get a chunky, so I'm going to do the same, and it's in that nice kind of, you'll see when I cast it on, but that's definitely what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to put my John Arbin colour by numbers into the WOC jacket, and I love it. So I'm so happy I got that. And obviously, because I've been doing a bit of cross stitch, I haven't brought it over with me. I've been doing a wee bit of cross stitch. So the Tiny Modernist, who is, I think is in Tennessee, is giving it free on our website. It's the Tiny Modernist, and it's cross stitch patterns. And I thought, how lovely is that? You know, just to give you, know that I've got the threads or anything like that, but I can get them. So I picked up the Stitch at Home one. I thought that was lovely. Because all the cross stitches I've got are all kind of like bigger ones, and I thought I need a few weird ones. And then there was this, tulips and pots. And it was the Easter Bunny. And I like this one, the Sewing Room. So I printed these out this morning. Then there was this, the Autumn, I love Autumn. Oh. So there's the Autumn one. And then there's obviously Valentine's, have a big heart. And Jen, you'll love this one. Witch's Brew. Oh, they're cute. So if you go into tinymodernist.com, and then that one, all you need is love. So they're cute. So I've got some threads, so I'll need to go and see if I've got anything I can even start with. But it gives you the cut, it's giving you the whole thing, so that's what's new there. Oh, did I show you my scissor pouch? I sorted them on Instagram. They're everywhere, all over the internet, the YouTubes, and they had your wee stork scissors. I've got a smaller pair, so I've got the two sizes. So that's a bigger set and a smaller set. And I've done a few, and I haven't taken photographs or got them up. And I've got another couple done, just to be sewn. So I'll get them up eventually. But this one's mine. I think I've got another one for my other pair. As I say, I've got some bags there. They're this size bag. So, and I'll have a couple of zipper ones, and I've got that I'm going to try and get a couple of patchwork ones done. So it's just, I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. Start knitting and that's me. I don't want to do anything else. Shocking. It's absolutely shocking. But it's lovely to see everybody still on Instagram and taking care and just being in awe. The idiots out there, like, you're like, seen a clip on the news with people trying to get into Aldi's, and there was an old woman right in the middle of them, and they were knocking her everywhere. It was shocking. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness. Stay in. Don't go out. Stay safe. Anyway, my lovely friends, as long as you all stay safe and well, and I think if I can get I've got some yarn to dye as well, it's just getting around to doing it. If I can get myself in gear, maybe next week I'll do a wee giveaway. It might be only for the UK because I think there's been restrictions in the post, but if there isn't, it'll be open worldwide. So I'm going to get a few wee bits and pieces together and do a wee kind of pandemic giveaway. Absolutely crazy. I just don't understand it. I mean, obviously I've got loads of common sense in it, which is like, don't go. I've been out twice. I've been in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been out twice. Once I went to the chemist and I went to the supermarket to get a few things, and it came to like £6 something. It was now a lot of shopping. And then I went to my uncle's funeral. It's just nuts. Just nuts. I'm watching the news and this like been binge watching programmes. That's finished Bosch. I need to get back into my reading. I haven't really been reading, so I need to set some time aside instead of knitting constantly all day every day. Hello again. As I say, just set aside some time for reading and sew buying patterns, because I've got loads and loads of patterns. So it's like everything, isn't it? It's shiny new, shiny new. I must. Oh, the crochet thing. I forgot to show you that. This is another one of the, is it Ye for Yarn? I did print this pattern off. Ye for Yarn it is, and it's the Cozy Comfy Cardigan. I think that might be the best picture actually. I don't think there's a lot of pictures. It's a free pattern, but if you can pay a couple of quid. It's just the one picture. You can pay a couple of quid to get the ad free. So I did, and I got it through crafts.com, lovecraft.com. Because it takes you to the American site, but it tells you in it you can go to the UK to get it. So it's this, and it's done up that and over that way. And I did get the yarn I got the Heartland yarn for it. I've not done much. Where am I? That's where I am. So it's long because it goes over here like this. It's a bit long. So it goes this way. So I will get around to doing a bit more in that eventually. There's a tutorial for this one on their website as well. To say, I've got so many things, and my friend Jenny and I were just talking the other day, and what laugh we were having, and she was just saying that she's got a few projects on the go and she was feeling a wee bit overwhelmed. So she's like, how many have you got on the go, Helen? And I went, oh, gee, I don't even know. So I got them all together and I took a photograph. And it was like my sewing table and the chest of drawers next to it that I do my cutting out on. It was basically full. I've got baskets with 3 and 4 and 5 different projects in them. I've got bags with 2 and 3 projects in. And I just thought, I need to stop casting on, I need to stop. And that's it. And that would include my brother's Aaron. I had forgotten that bag was hanging on the chair. And I thought, this is ridiculous, I'm ridiculous. Because you'd feel as if you're never going to get it done, but I'm glad I got that one finished. And I'm going to get this one finished in the next week or two and get some socks finished, because I've also got Gary's other sock up here. That is yarn I dyed myself. And it's past the heel and past the gusset. So it's just now a case of straight knitting. Well, rubbed along the foot, so I really need to get a grip of these patterns. So anyway, as I always say, if you're not feeling it, rip it out and start again, because I've got wool here, the mandala, the candy swirl and the shawlette, and I've got shawls on the go that I haven't touched for ages, and well people, I think that's me. As I say, if you get anything you want to know, just let me, just ask me, it's no problem, I'll eventually get back to you. And I'll try to think, I really need to start sewing. I've got some wee wallets cut out. I just need to work out how to sew them together. I've got just so much going on and so little time because of days, isn't it? I'm always busy, but busy doing nothing, if you know what I mean. I need to start structuring my days, I think. Because this morning I've been good, I got up and I thought, no, I'm not going to sit about doing nothing. Because what happens is I'll get in and I'll put a podcast on, sit in that, and that's me. Then I'll think, oh, I better get dressed, I'll get up and get dressed. But back to the knitting and the podcast. That's my day. And I thought, no, this is I'm not getting anything done. I'm not getting any of my work done for making bags to make money. Well, I'm not really make money because I just make money to buy me a fabric and wool. But it's just like, oh Helen, get a grip. You've got things to do. I've got baby cardigans to finish that I'll not even look at. I'm terrible. Always something to do, something new. It's never enough time. So I need to get a wee bit more structured. In fact, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm actually going to go and do some Bible study. And cause I'm starting to do that at night before bed. but you're tired, so you're not really getting the best of it. So I've decided that I need to cut out a viewer during the day while it's nice and bright, and just get my Bible study done. Because it makes you feel better. See, when you're reading your Bible, it makes you feel better. I don't know why. It just does. Aye. So anyway, as I say, just be safe and be careful. Exercise. You don't even need to go to exercise. You can walk the spot. I've got my bike there. Most people have got some sort of exercise equipment that they've bought, and it just sits like a clothes horse or something. So get it dusted off, get on it, structure yourself half an hour, 15 minutes even. Sit and watch a podcast and get on the bike or airwalker or whatever you've got. Or yeah, just be careful and be kind. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.